What's up, everybody? A Sparrow with a Gun here from Sleepless Nights with another episode on Space Engineers. When we left off in the last episode, we were building this crazy Hangar Bay area, which I think we're pretty much good on, although the shaking is bothering me, but I wonder... Okay. It's been happening ever since I kind of attached the piston and turned off the thrusters and all that. If I do the share inertia, does that stop it at all? Doesn't look like it. What happens if I turn this block off? Is it still going to wobble? It's still kind of wobbly. So I'm not sure how to fix that or if I can. You guys can let me know if there's a fix for that. I think it's just the way the physics works because I turned off the thrusters and everything, so now everything's kind of sitting. But I had to fix something. I'm going to try and keep the sun out of your eyes. If you guys caught it in the last episode, I don't know if they were here or not, but I had built these oxygen farms out here thinking, aha, we'll have oxygen farms, whatever. And I didn't think that through because the batteries are not conveyors, nor were the other ones all connected, so they weren't really doing anything. So there's that. So I ended up moving them away from that, and I had to run a conveyor line through the side here, which I don't know if you can really see. Oh, I did leave a hole. Okay. I thought I closed that up. So I ran a conveyor line down that way. I think it was about 20 blocks, give or take. I'm actually really surprised at how much the minerals and resources that I had have gone. Like, they've lasted a while. So we've got our 5 oxygen farms out here, which are all fully exposed to the sun. Now, I don't have any oxygen tanks at the moment. I need to add that probably to this room back here or somewhere similar. I hadn't even thought about that, really, that we didn't have any oxygen tanks. I could probably replace this with a conveyor and then do a few tanks here. Not sure. Or maybe keep the room going further back and add them there. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. But more importantly, I wanted the yield modules here, and I'm going to go ahead, I think I have enough steel plates. I'm going to go ahead and place 4 of these. This is basically going to be the yield refinery, if you will. Eventually I might do more, but we have kind of what we need. It wouldn't be hard to make all that, except the superconductors. I talked about that in the last episode. Actually, I had quite a bit of this stuff on me already. That's kind of cool. But the superconductors, I need 20 a pop, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, which is 80. And I need gold. Now, originally, I was planning on making this episode a gold finding episode once again, because I still haven't found any. And I may end up doing that at some point, but I found an alternative solution, which I think is better. What I'm going to do, because I realized I'm hitting the wrong button, what I realized is that I need gold, but I already have components that are made of gold. For example, we have thruster components from breaking down the thrusters off of the last freighter that we had, and it has 30.33 gold in it, right? And the superconductors need 0.67. Now, we actually get a yielding return on iron, because there's 10 iron in this, and there's only 3 in a superconductor, so we're actually going to earn some iron back. We're going to get some platinum and cobalt as well. But I need a lot. I need 80 superconductors, so just rough math. This is 0.67, this is 0.33, so roughly you're at 0.66 every 2 thruster components, so I need about 160. Luckily, I have that. When I look up thrusters, I had like 280 or something. I've delegated it out to some different things. I think I'm just going to break these down here, maybe? Or I might do like 15 or something like that, because we're going to need a little bit extra because this is 0.67. So every superconductor we're going to need 0.01 more than we're getting from the thruster components. So I wanted a little bit of padding, so I'm thinking I'm just going to grab like this. And this will be what we have left, and I'm going to break this down so we can get the gold. That way I don't have to go hunting all episode for it. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to build the superconductors, and then maybe instead of hunting for gold, I might take the anteater out and mine the platinum on this asteroid and build up some platinum deposits and see what that does. Okay, so I managed to actually break down enough of the gold that I needed. So we actually do have... I might have to use the spectator camera to show you because I kind of packed it. Oh, no, I guess I can. We actually do have all 4 of the yield modules working now. We don't have anything to test it on, unfortunately, other than the silver, but I also added 4 oxygen tanks here. It's a little asymmetrical, but oh well. And I replaced the conveyor port here with a full junction and an elbow, so that we have actually 4 tanks back here. I'm still a little confused on how that's working. I've never quite grasped how the oxygen tanks mechanics work, because this one's not a stockpile. It's empty. Well, it has 8 liters, but whatever. These are at like 30 something, but they seem to be very slowly trickling in. One of the ones on the shooting star is 100, one of them's empty, and I've played around with the stockpiling thing, and it keeps kind of just moving different amounts around, but not really changing the amount, if that makes sense. Like, it almost is... I guess maybe it could have to do with the production of these guys, that I don't know how quickly they produce. 1.79 liters per minute. Oh, that's why. Okay, well that makes sense. Situation fixed then. So essentially these are just going to slowly trickle and stockpile on the tanks back here, and then every time we dock, I'm guessing it will load them back up, is my thought process on that. So next, I don't really have anything else in mind yet, so I think what I'm going to do, since this is hydrogen, isn't it? Oh, okay, that's going to be a problem I didn't think of. I don't know if that's going to destroy that block or not. Seems to be fine. Where are my gyroscopes? Off. I thought I turned them on. Oh, why am I on hydrogen? We want ion. That's better. So, I don't know if I can actually get out of here with this, with the star here. Let's find out. I think I can manage it, but I'm not sure. I gotta get lined up vertically so that I'm not using my vertical thrusters, because that's gonna damage the ship, but I think I can clear it. Oh boy. I'm actually just gonna turn my dampeners off and let it coast. No, I'm not. Woo! That's fine if you're coasting straight, but if you're not, that's a problem. Okay, so don't recommend it. I did not build my hangar big enough, apparently, but it kind of works. One thing that I do want to do, now that I think about it, is I forgot, but we put an Or Detector. No, we didn't. Oh, crap, what am I missing? Detector, computer, and motors. Dang it, I meant to fix that off camera, and I totally forgot. Hold on. Okay, so I have the Or Detector built now, and it's on. I have it set to max range, but it concerns me that I'm not seeing anything. Now, I know that the max range is 150 meters, and maybe that's not close enough, but... Oh, I was like, where is it? I have it turned off. Broadcast using antennas. I don't know. We'll leave that on. I don't know if that'll help or not. Oh, apparently it will. There's platinum. Okay, cool. Though, interesting that it says it's 150 meter range, but yet that's further away than 150 meters. That's odd, but that should help. Wow, look at that. Huh? One little voxel. That's hilarious. It should help us with finding stuff in the future when we have the anteater connected to the ship and we're flying around. We should be able to find more ores that way. because of that. So that should help. So I'm going to gather some stuff because we are actually dangerously low on resources. I had to actually break down a couple of interior plates and things like that in order to get the iron and some metal grids for the nickel that I needed to make the ore detector. So I'm not thrilled with that. We've done a lot, but we're at the point where we're outrunning our resources now. So that's not gonna go well. Now, unfortunately, I really need, or at least I wish I could set up the, hello, hello, come on, slow down. I really wish that I could set up the anteater here to be a PAM script, because it would be useful to kind of just have it doing its own thing on the side. Unfortunately, because really the bad thing with the anteater is it doesn't have a whole lot of storage. I can fill it up relatively quickly, and that's not ideal when doing stuff like this, because you want to be able to mine for a while, so save yourself some hassle, but, you know, what are you going to do? So there is that. I wish I could have it go a little bit faster and be able to mine more, but at the moment this is the best we're going to get. So I think I'm going to mine up this platinum and see how much of it I can get, and then maybe while the refinery is running, maybe we'll take a trip out and see if we can find some more stuff. Okay, so I think we're ready to go. I have unloaded about, I think it was roughly about 60 kilograms of platinum, and the Par 1 Outpost is starting to process all that. And I've got the anteater redocked to the shooting star. I think everything is fine. I did damage a few blocks coming out, though. You can kind of see them if you look right above where the left oxygen farm is on there. You can kind of see that little gray patch, and there's one on the other side. So I got to figure out how to deal with that, or maybe redo them or something, realign them. So we do have our solar panels. We're running on ions, which is great. I think we're gonna go that way.
No fuel.
I think. Oh, that's gonna drive me bananas. I know there's no fuel, lady. So yeah, I think we're gonna go kind of like this. I want to put the Earth. I want to put the Earth behind me, basically. Not necessarily thematically, but geolocationally. Seriously, shut up. I know there's no uranium in the reactor. You don't keep having to tell me that. So I think we're gonna head off this way. Good lord. Yeah, something about like that, I think. So I'm just going to get going with the ion thrusters. I'm going to try and keep my solar panels aligned with the sun. And yeah, that's about 30 is about enough. We do have enough hydrogen as well that if I want to use my hydrogen thrusters as an e-brake, I can. And for those of you that were wondering, I had a couple comments talking about this frame I have around the large hydrogen thruster back here. If I actually boost real quick, you can see that it doesn't seem to be damaging it. So I wasn't sure either, but we've tested it now. So it doesn't seem to be hurting anything. We are actually flying really fast. But I'm going to kind of let it coast for a minute and see if we can't find some more asteroids and stuff with maybe some more ore and whatnot. So I will be back either when I found something or when I haven't and I'm tired of waiting. Okay, so there's some interesting things going on here. So I've been all over the place and I haven't really found any gold. Surprise, surprise. We did find one asteroid here that has iron and ice. But what is this? There is like a red and white ship thing. And there was a piece. There it is. What is this? It's like something crashed into it, but it wasn't me. So, not sure what that's about. But I was heading over here. Oh, there actually is a pretty decent iron deposit. One thing that's interesting is that it wasn't coming up with some things because, like, there was an iron close to the shooting star, but it didn't show up. And I guess it was just because there wasn't that much. But we have this little cluster here. Actually, I want to kind of see what's over on this one, too. I went towards this area because there was this cluster of smaller asteroids, and I was wondering if we'd have some better luck, because I cannot find gold to save my life. Although the iron is good, because we actually need a lot of iron at the moment. We're low on all that, so finding iron is actually ideal, even though because we don't really need gold at this point. I have kind of most everything that requires it taken care of, but what I'd actually like to do, I'm going to mine some things, is that there's a salvage station, and I believe that's space pirates. Now, they are very hostile to me, so I don't know if they would normally be hostile or not, but because I've hijacked it, like, oh, and one other thing, I totally didn't realize it until some people were saying it in the comments, but I totally borged the other freighter, the pirate freighter thing, the whole, like, assimilated, we will add you to our collective kind of thing. Totally did that, did not even realize it, so I think we're gonna coin it as borging a ship, because I think that sounds funny. Oh look, we have more iron, cool. Actually, there's more iron here, which is also cool. So, I like this little asteroid cluster here. We're finding some decent patches of iron, but I think I'm actually going to leave it... Where'd my ship go? I know there's... Am I back here? Is that where it is? Alright, so we're going to mark this. I'm probably going to dock the anteater back up, and then we're going to head for the salvage station, because that seems like it could go terribly wrong, but also be fun. Okay, so this is interesting. I'm not really sure what's flying at me, but my chain guns are shooting them. I don't know if there's are missiles, decoys, or what. I can't quite tell because my guns are tearing them up.
No fuel.
Oh my gosh, this fuel thing is driving me bananas. I cannot. I even tried turning off the HUD warning. Didn't help. She's still just going banana crazy over this no fuel thing. And if any of you know how to fix this, I would love you, because it's really wearing on my nerves. It's really bothering me.
No fuel.
See, like, it just keeps going and going and going. It never stops.
No fuel.
I think all I can figure out is because the batteries keep switching on and off because they're needed for a second and then they're not. But I have the reactors turned off and everything. Like,
no fuel.
I wonder, actually, what happens if I turn them on? Even with nothing on, will she shut up?
Fuel.
Nope. Good lord, that's so annoying.
No fuel.
Like, seriously, I have batteries, I have solar panels, I'm fine.
No
Leave
fuel.
me alone. But no, it's just no fuel, no fuel, no fuel, no fuel.
No fuel.
So annoying. I'm gonna try and take my solar panels off and see if she'll shut up for a second. Doesn't seem to be. Says I have days of energy left and she's still going on about the fuel. Like, that feels like a bug to me. But anyway, hopefully it'll go away after a minute. So yeah, I don't know what those... Oh my gosh.
No fuel.
That's so aggravating. It's not even coming up on the HUD anymore. She's just talking.
No fuel.
That's so annoying. I really would love to know if there's a way to turn that off. The one thing I don't know, though, is I don't know if that was missiles or what that they were launching. I'm just going to crank up my speed real quick and do a quick flyby and see if it's got guns. I imagine it's got to have guns. It's a station. I know it's a salvage station. But it's got to have guns, right? It would seem impractical if it didn't. But if we could take a station? Ooh, that'd be fun. So we're going to do a really fast flyby and see if we aggro any weapons. I know our guns are going to. Oh, yeah, we are. Whew.
No fuel.
Okay, I got an idea. Oh, gosh. Is this crazy? Yeah, a little bit. Um, but I didn't want to lose my ship. And although the guns are doing well at defending the ship, it's not really very well armored for an assault. So, I want to see what I can see with little old me. The real risky part here is kind of the, actually, you know what? I'm gonna save it right here so that I'm closer and I can keep repeating this. I did have a couple people mention respawning is actually better because you can, like, collect your stuff and things, but for me, I personally just like reloading if I can help it. I can't tell if those are thrusters or not. I think they're all chain guns. Be my guess. Okay, looks like 4-ish. So that's interesting. Okay, so I'm trying to kind of bleed them out. Sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't. We're gonna find out. I know... I think there's 2 interior turrets. Right there. Kind of trying to just fly around. Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. I'm drifting too far into the main turret's range. It's not the... Whoa, what is that? What was that? Sorry, I'm probably making a lot of you dizzy. It's all I can do to survive, okay? Too much drift, too much drift, too much drift. Okay, but it's that one back there? No. Crap, they still got ammo. Come on. I'm actually really amazed at how long I've been flying around and not getting killed yet. What are those? That looks like what my ship was attacking. Are those drones? Oh crap, I'm drifting again. Dangnabbit. No, 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 no. I am so disoriented at the moment. Oh, wait, that's where I want it. Okay. Maybe? Man, how much ammo do you have? Run out of ammo already. Oh no, oh no, 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 it's got me. It's got me targeted. Crap. I can't bleed the main ones out. I could probably bleed out the interiors, but those big ones are just gonna have way too much of an ammo reserve. Alright, I'm gonna risk it. Nope, they all still are going. Dangnabbit. Okay, so it is with great, I guess sadness. Let's put it that way. Great disappointment. That's the word I'm looking for. Great disappointment. That I think I'm gonna have to let this one go for now. Unless you guys have some kind of miracle tactic I can think of. I don't think the star's hefty enough to actually take that. I saw that there was at least 4 to 5 turrets on there. And not that it couldn't handle it in terms of maybe damaging the turrets. I just don't know if it would hold up by the time that the station's turrets ripped through it. I mean, we did a flyby and just got strafed and lost the anteater and a whole bunch of other stuff. So, I wanted to try and take a station. It would have been fun, but I don't think it's gonna work. So, we did get a little bit done, though. We found some more materials and iron. We got the oxygen farms set up, and we got the high-yield modules onto the refinery. Got some oxygen tanks. So our outpost is doing pretty good. We still need to find gold, and yeah. But other than that, I think we're still on the hunt for gold, and I don't know. We might have to consider building some kind of small attack fighter. Might be something interesting to tackle. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. Maybe we'll try that next episode. I don't know if we'll have the supplies, but we do have an iron and stone and stuff. What are you shooting at now? That station has to be launching drones. That's all I can think about. Like, think of. That's gotta be a drone. Don't run into me. Okay, turrets, it's dead, Jim. Jeez. What are you shooting at now? It's done. So, I might need to back out of here, because they're like launching drones and crap, so we need to back up, but we're gonna wrap things up for today, I think, if we can get out of here. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and I will see you all next time, hopefully. Peace.